Geek Dad Life presents Toy Geeks, a live toy talk show. Tonight we're going to talk about McFarlane Superpowers Wave 3 potentially being revealed. We'll also cover some of the amazing reveals from D23, all of that and more tonight on Toy Geeks. Hello everybody and welcome to Toy Geeks. My name is Jay and back again is my good friend John. John, how you doing tonight?
I'm great. Good to be back. It feels like I was gone for a month. I only missed one episode, but it feels like a month.
Well, it's yeah, you know, it was just one episode, but it's like 2 weeks.
I know.
And yeah, missed you, buddy. Glad that you're back here tonight. Big thanks to Ryan Dole who filled in for you last week on Toy Geeks TGI. But he's here today because we're talking about superpowers, so you can roast him in a minute, John, on his Stump John performance. But glad that you're here, my friend. Glad that we're here to talk toys. We got superpowers, our new superpowers to talk about, and we got a ton of stuff that was revealed at D23. So definitely a lot of things to talk about tonight. Before we get into any of that, it is 9/11 today, and we're missing not, you know, just acknowledge the fact that 21 years ago, which blows my mind, it was 21 years ago,
right?
Lost nearly 3,000 lives at the World Trade Center, at the Pentagon, and United 93, and all the first responders of the day. But just such a tragic day in America's history. In world history, and like we said then and every year, we'll never forget the lives we lost and those that went in to try and help during the chaos and everything that followed. So it's crazy. 21 years, John. That's kind of blows my mind.
It's so hard to believe that the amount of people who just, you know, like young people that weren't around, that it's like there's two generations essentially of people who weren't around. It just blows my mind that it's that far back.
Yeah. And yeah, so we are here to talk toys, and we will do that tonight. But John, you ready to say hello to this chat?
I am. Let's do it.
All right, let's say hello. It is hopping. I was a little bit late, which means it's like extra hopping. There's no way I can get through all this, but I'll do my best, everybody. Robert is here. Ernest, Alex, Smedberg is in the house. Angel, Cano, Pop Actors. A little upset there's no Motu, but there'll be a smidgen of Motu talk. Remember, we're covering it in Mo Tuesdays when it's a big bit of news. Adam is here. Overman, Gabriel, Yair, Zernista, Automaton, Charlie Weaver is here as well. Randall, Toy Sorceress, Nelson A, Rick Capabianco, Nick Dillinger is in the house. We also got Taridium Hanger, Cobweb, Migo Hulk, King Panther, Joshua Ruth, Toy Gigasaurus, Thanos Kapta is here, as well as Jason, Nej, Jeffrey, Dianoso. I don't know why this thing's pinging up on me right now. I gotta quit that. We've also got Black Phoenix, Toy Art, Jeff Morris, Evil Villain is in the house. Dartherian, B&M, totally right there. Tony Taylor, Toys, Black Phoenix, Chris, Maury, Brick, something, BTG is in the house. Bullwinkle is here. Bullwinkle has that new Hordak. I don't know if you follow him on Instagram, but I saw that today, and that was really nice. Let's see. Troy. Oz is in the house. Ostradamus Toys. Adam, Amatero, Toy Connections in the house. He had Ralph from Screen Geeks, a guest on his show this week. Definitely check that out. Lifelong Toy Collector, Space Cowboy, so many more. Hello, everybody. It is a party already. So let's say that we got a super chat in here. An insane amount of chats. I'm gonna try to catch up somehow. Wait, here we go. Hold on. We've got a new member to the GDL family. James Lynn, you know what?
I got family.
You got family, James. And then we got a super chat here from Knight's Edge. Ordered the Grizzlor, made the order version. Heard that the version isn't getting shipped internationally. Hope it isn't true. You know, I guess we're definitely going to talk about that a little bit because I did not get it. And I tried. John was there. Plan to possibly do a live stream while it happened, but John and I actually got invited to do a fun video. What would we call it? Like a YouTube video, or it's going to be a Patreon video. And I don't know when it's going to drop. I probably should have asked when it's going to drop so I could promote it accordingly. But whenever it does, we will. But it was a lot of fun.
Should we say who it was with?
Yeah, it was with Dan Larson of Toy Galaxy.
Yes. It was an honor to be on with Dan.
I know it was so much fun. It was honestly for the best that we did that, because I probably just been like stewing in upsetness that I missed out on Grizzlord. But whenever that does drop, we'll be sure to share it out. But it is part of his Patreon, I believe. It's the Secret Lounge thing. It's part of his Patreon. So you have to be a patron to get that. But well worth it. Well worth it. Dan is awesome. He is wonderful. But John, we got a special guest with us tonight.
Very special.
I mean, is it special anymore? I mean, he's on all the time at this point because there's so many Superpowers figures.
Yeah, he's very special still.
Oh, okay.
He'll always be special.
All the way from Canada, co-host of Toy Geeks International, is our good friend Ryan Dole. Dole, welcome, my friend.
Yep, I'm special. If anyone saw me do Stump That John last week, you'll know how special I am.
You did great. You did great.
Oh, you did.
No, I did not.
I was cursing at the TV because not only because I knew everyone, but it felt like it'd been so long since I batted 1,000.
That's true. You've been struggling at the plate lately, John. So like it's probably I could have nailed this one.
Done it. But with that said, and Ryan, you said it too. You didn't have mask when you were growing up, right? I didn't have mask when I was growing up. If I didn't do what I do for a living, I wouldn't have got those either. Like I had no connection to that stuff.
Right. And again too, yeah, like you deal with such a wide spread of toys, and because you deal with them too, you have to know what goes with what. Otherwise, your business is untrustworthy. And we can't have that.
Right. But you gave it one heck of a try.
Oh, my brain hurt. I was just like, what? I felt like I was doing math in grade 10 again. I had no idea what was going on. I didn't know what I was looking at.
We need to have like the GIF from The Hangover, which is all the mathematical things. all the
like I was like, is this how Homer Simpson feels every day? Like,
well, don't worry, Dole. You don't have to do that today. John's back. John's here, everybody. Oh, Dan Larson, let us know. Goes live Monday, Patreon exclusive. But you don't have to put on our Patreon. That's fine. No, let them join your Patreon, Dan. They don't have to be on ours. But anyways, Monday at 5 p.m. On Toy Galaxy.
Eastern, I'm assuming.
What's that?
5 p.m. Eastern?
Yeah, I would assume Eastern.
Yeah.
But it was a ton of fun. Actually, before, just real quick, I believe I should remember who made this was it Dartherian made this? Maybe Greg Needham made this. But because I missed out, people made a thumbnail assuming that I successfully got the Grizzlord. But once they found out I didn't get it.
That's great.
Made this thumbnail.
It's you and Craig make the best thumbnails, but I think without realizing you do. Like, do you know how there's like those YouTubers that do like the screaming? I hate those. If you do like a screaming face on yours, both hands on your cheeks, I will automatically block and unsubscribe.
Listen, it's not that I like doing that, Dole. It's just it's statistically proven if you put your face on a thumbnail, it gets more clicks. I've done ones without my face, and nobody watches them comparatively. So
well, that's good. See, I will use that trick, but I'm going to put Lexi in her Catwoman costume on all our Gotham City Tonight thumbnails.
Oh,
that'll do it.
Greg, another family. Greg Needham, Patreon and Gito. So hold on, let's give you
I got family.
There you go. You got family.
Okay. Greg.
So, Joel, you're here because it is customary when there is news in regards to superpowers that you get a chance to come on and talk about it. You talked about it on Toy Anxiety, a special Thursday edition of Toy Anxiety, by the way.
Yeah.
So if you missed out on Tuesday, it happened on Thursday.
I wasn't expecting to talk about it as much, but nobody was interrupting me, telling me we don't want to talk about DC Comics ever. So I'm like, if they're not going to interrupt me, I'm just going to keep going.
So I think it's just that Craig and Em were so tired. There's like, so just fine, whatever. Just
Yep. And I was like, ha ha! Danger zone.
Danger zone. So Toy News Eye, a fantastic toy news website. Jay Cochran posted this. We have, I believe this is, overseas retailers had these listings for new McFarlane. I mean, it's how it's been going. McFarlane doesn't tell us until we already have them in hand or announce it. But we've got 3 new figures, which is being classified as Wave 3. They're denoting that on the boxes. Wave 2 was, I guess, just the Flash and Batman Who Laughs. And seemingly Wave 3 is going to be Deathstroke, probably his most iconic look, right, from the Judas Contract series of Teen Titans comics, right? That was his backstory one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So a classic Deathstroke look. And then we've got Wonder Woman DC Rebirth, which we actually covered that back when Wave 2 first started showing up.
Yep.
So we've already seen that figure.
I bumped that email for you too with the pictures, by the way. So
beautiful. I'll pull that up in a second. And then we've got Nightwing Hush, which is a pretty standard Nightwing, right? But still,
it's the standard iconic Nightwing, finger stripes, middle part in the hair, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the one that's the one I would want if they were putting Deathstroke in at the same time.
Oh, you wouldn't want the old school like 80s one?
Look, give me every dick you possibly can. I can never get enough dick. If you want to give me disco dick, give me disco dick. If you want finger stripes dick, give me that. If you want to give it to me in the red, give me that. The blue, give me that. I will take even like Nightfall dick with the yellow crest thing. I could take all the dick they give me, and I would be the happiest man.
That is getting isolated right now.
I feel that, and we're both Joel and I are kindred spirits. We're both big, Robin fans, Dick Grayson and Tim Drake. And so I concur with those sentiments about getting dick however we can take it. We've just been demonetized. YouTube just contacted us.
Just so you know, I want that clip played at my funeral. Like, I want that to be the recording that people walk into the building for.
Yeah, real Feral Trebek voice. Charming.
Yeah.
But thoughts on the selection of characters here. This might be the first time that we need accessories with a superpowers figure, right? Because Deathstroke's going to need some guns, and Nightwing's going to need his sticks, right?
Correct.
But do you think we get them? Because the only accessories we've gotten so far. Well, we got Green Lantern's lantern and the 2 capes.
John,
right?
I'm going to let you go first on this one.
Yeah, I think we'll get an accessory for everybody because we won't have to worry about capes. And I mean, as awful as those capes are, it still has to count as an accessory. So I'm gonna. Well, okay. Deathstroke. Because of the so-called
no DC gun
laws with guns on DC figures.
But he could come with a sword.
He could come with a sword or a staff.
But he needs a weapon.
He needs a weapon.
Deathstroke.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna guess he's gonna come with a sword. And Nightwing will come with his what are the Eskrima sticks? Is that how you say that?
That sounds correct. I just say Nightwing sticks.
Nightwing needs his poles.
The dick poles.
Now, are they going to sculpt a new body for Dick Grayson so he's got the booty?
What do you mean?
Well, he needs a booty. Dick Grayson is like known to have like the greatest ass in all of comics.
Even greater than Captain America?
Oh, dude. Cap wishes, right? Like,
yeah.
This is Dick Grayson. Like, they even gave him like like they gave him like a booty in Teen Titans Go,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like this is like it's become like a trope. It's like the boob window on Power Girl.
Well, here's my question: I mean, the sculpting's been pretty vanilla on the figure so far, right? I think friend of the channel, Toy Otter, did a really good, and I think we brought it up last week, didn't we? But a really good kind of just slight tweaking of the sculpts. So things like Dick Grayson having a good butt and so forth. I don't think we can expect that kind of stuff, right?
Correct. I don't expect it either, but it's a man can dream.
Yeah, it'll be like the Gold Label Chase figure with enhanced butt.
But yeah, I think yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I didn't want to plus this in. Hold on. The Judas, where'd it go? That he needs both here we go. Needs sword. Rob mentioned this. If it's Judas contract, he needs the sword and the staff.
I'll be happy if he just gets anything.
Okay, you're happy with anything?
Honestly, I am. Just because a lot of the times, like the Wonder Woman lasso is just a string.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Right? They either get a cape, or they get a lantern. Right? The Hawkman came with they only seem to. What I'm trying to get at is they only usually come with one thing.
You're right.
There's
precedent for that.
Yeah,
but I don't think McFarlane would be opposed to do an accessory pack, so we can at least get like batarangs and things like that. So maybe we get 4 or 5 waves deep, and then get an accessory pack.
They need to then change the fists on Batman.
That's a good point. Batman has closed fists. Maybe it's like a clip-on Batman.
Yeah, like a clip-on. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's not outside of the possibility
or remember the Bruce Wayne change Batman, and it's just like a glove with the batarang in it.
That thing is terrible.
Oh, come on, it's fine.
We got a new GDL family member, Thunderhouse Design. Welcome to the family.
I got family.
Welcome. But yeah, you're right. I think all 3 of these could have accessories, right? The little string for Wonder Woman, a staff or a sword, maybe not gun for or any type of gun weapon for Deathstroke. And then Nightwing needs his what did you say? They're Nightwing sticks, Dole? That was your technical term?
Yeah, Nightwing sticks. Even if they do a Tim Drake, which I got a feeling now that they are going to do. There's something in my gut now saying that we're getting Hush Nightwing. We're gonna get a Tim Drake Robin.
Yeah,
like Tim Drake will clearly come with a staff.
Mm-hmm.
But man, we are. But I do also want to I do want to bring up we are getting a Wonder Woman, so we are starting to get some female figure of some sort. Will she have a cape? We don't know. We don't know yet. We just don't know what to expect out of it.
Well, what would you rather have for Wonder Woman, right? Because especially this is, and thank you for sending the images back to me, Dole, here. What would be the accessory? She has a hand open for an accessory. Honestly, that one looks more like a sword, kind of.
Looks like a sword and a shield hand. This looks like He-Man style stuff.
You're right.
Because now that we've seen that picture, and now looking at this, she could have the cape, sword, and shield.
3, that'd be awesome. I'm here for it.
I'm all for it too. I'm a little. One thing I am a little bummed out though. No new vehicle announced.
You're right. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I wouldn't know what to expect, but I'm a desperate man. I will take any vehicles, even if they did a new blue Batmobile that looks like the modern Batmobile, but in the blue orange colors.
Yeah.
I would still be down for that.
Yeah.
Dude, these are so much fun. I'm so happy and excited. These will probably be in stores tomorrow.
Invisible Jet would have been a good one this round. Like you're getting the Wonder Woman. Invisible Jet would be so freaking cool.
Yep. A cosmic treadmill. Do that too.
Mm-hmm.
Or Greg, I think is a good comment here. Best part about the Wonder Woman is we already have an invisible jet for her.
Yeah. It's built with imagination.
Imagination.
What do you mean? She already comes with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this Wonder Woman looks really good. I kind of wish, I hope this could be like an early prototype. I hope we get the little stars on her trunks. I mean, it's not the end if it doesn't have that, but and I think someone mentioned as well, it's gonna be hard for her to have a cape just because of the way the hair is sculpted. There's not really.
Oh, that's a good point.
It's not really cape hair, I guess, if that's a thing.
If anyone can figure it out, it's who's that cape guy?
Cape Master, the Cape Master.
Yeah, you can't be a Cape Master.
A lot of it's kind of cool. A lot of people are like, they mentioned him, like, oh, I saw Geek Dad Life did it. So I'm glad it's been working out for everybody. I always get a little scared if I like recommend, and then what if it like goes to hell and it's like, Jay, you reckon it's the worst? I hate you. But luckily, he's done a fantastic job. He's doing great, so that's good.
Right. And I'm just trying to think of like another thing I want to bring up too with you guys as well. What do you think of these small numbered waves?
It's weird, I think, just because we this figure we saw, right, the Reverse Flash, and it's not in this wave.
Mm-hmm.
Which means there's more coming and more villains coming.
Yeah, or they like heard the comments about his weird grimace being too much, and they're like, "Oh my god,
that's not gonna stop nobody." I don't think that's gonna stop anybody. I kind of hope. Like, what's the last? I'm trying to think. The first wave, we got Darkseid, Superman, Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Wave 2 is then what? Jon Stewart, The Flash, and Batman Who Laughs.
Yes,
but can we count Jon Stewart as
part of one?
Yeah.
Okay.
On his card back, it says Wave 1 for Stewart.
I can't reach behind me.
I got John's here that I bought for him.
Awesome.
So let's see. It's right here. I don't know if I can get that close. Hold on. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Let's go full screen. It's right.
Oh my god.
No, it's like kind of.
Someone call my optometrist.
Oh, there we go. Oh.
Am I old or is it the camera?
No, still can't see it. That's okay. We believe you.
Okay, we'll believe you this time.
Oh, hold on. I can see it. Can you not? It's probably grainy, but it's right there above the UPC. If you're playing along at home, where it says DC Superpowers above the UPC, it says Wave 1 Green Lantern Jon Stewart. Riveting television, I know.
Riveting television, I know. UPCs and wave numbers, but it's just like, I don't know. I'm just starting to get confused on the waves, but I'm also at the same time I kind of don't care because I'm hoping they just fill the card back with just.
I agree.
Every figure.
Yeah,
I agree.
Keep updating every wave with every previous release,
and re-release some characters too. I'm hoping they're not afraid to do that because I would love it if you were like, oh, I've got a 3-back Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like it's the old Star Wars thing. Like I got a 3-back Superman. Yep. This guy here's got a 12-back Superman. Those ones were really rare because they only came out with, a handful of 12-backs because they came out with so many 3-backs, right? Like, I don't know. To me, that would be kind of fun to do.
No, I agree, but I think it just depends on how these things hit. John and I have been scoping out our relative Walmarts, and we got a refresh, and they were all still Wave 1, no Wave 2. For us, I think somebody said, did you all get, or did Jay ever get Flash and Batman Who Laugh? I haven't found them, but John hasn't found them yet either. But Matt Bush did send me in a bent bubble Flash. To review.
So apparently Matt Bush sent me something as well, and I also have a feeling it's the Flash.
Oh, there you go.
So I think I will be caught up. Now, because I just assumed, because you guys live in like the glorious United States of America, that you would just automatically have a wall of Batman Who Laughs, the most popular character in modern DC Comics.
Yeah,
and
Ryan, the stork just brings them. Actually,
they just
drop them off here in the States.
Yeah, they just right. And so when I saw them, I never thought to just grab them for anyone else because I was just like, oh, they probably like in my head. I'm already like, this is old news, right?
Sure,
like,
yeah, no.
And now I regret not getting more because I could have just been handing them all to you guys because that whole middle thing. It had a few of them, but I should have done the douchebag thing. I should have just cleaned them out and left one for somebody.
Do the Dan Larson thing. Take one and leave one for the next guy. You did the right thing.
Which I know, and I'm slightly regretting doing that. Just because you guys haven't gotten them yet, and I'm starting to get nervous. I already told Jay, I bought two, one for out of package, one for in package, and if you can't find it, you guys, I'm gonna break a pool cue, and I'm gonna toss it in the middle, and then whoever wins, you get to have my Batman who laughs.
We will eventually find one once we start getting to some toy shows. We'll find them.
Yeah, but I don't want you guys paying $20 for a $10 figure.
Don't stress about it. It'll show up.
We have enough toy friends at shows that will.
I'm Canadian. I have nothing else to worry about.
Dole, we are not old. We are just no longer mint in box. That's the reference.
A little bit of
super chat. Thank you, Jason.
Yeah, faded around the edges.
You're like that Star Wars retro packaging, which is like way overworn. No retro Star Wars toy has ever been that worn without just falling apart. I see we got a new family member. I don't want to miss it. Where'd it go? Oh, did I miss it before? Hold on. SoCal Shaolin.
Oh,
welcome to the family.
I got family.
Friend of both Toy Anxiety and Toy Geeks.
He made Craig's dreams come true this year.
Indeed. All right. So, any final thoughts here before we let you go?
Let's keep supporting this line. I'm glad that I know people were there were people I would see even on Toy Anxiety chat, and I think there was some even last week, and they were like, they're flooding the market with these things. Nobody's gonna want them. They're gonna warm the pegs, all this stuff. I don't think that's really the case of what's happening. I think they are filling the stores with these, and I think people seem to be buying them.
Mm-hmm.
Because even if you have and here's the other thing I noticed too, and why I think people are buying them. Each time I hit a different Walmart when I went down for Emerald City Comic Con on the way back, we hit like 3 different Walmarts, and what was excessive for characters was different in each store.
Yeah.
Went to one, it was filled with nothing but Batman. Went to the next one, it was filled with nothing but Superman, and then the next one had a little bit of everything. So clearly, people are buying these, even if for all I know, people could be like, I better grab all these Supermen, then go to the next Walmart and go, I better grab all these Batman. Because I didn't see him at the last one, right? Because it could be this weird thing. But I'm excited that people are buying these.
Yeah.
I'm excited that this line clearly has some legs to it, and it's going to keep running for a while. And I'm really hoping that this wave of toys, even though they do look slightly different and a little off, I love them and I want them. And I'm hoping that it exceeds the amount of figures that we got the first time.
Yep.
And buy them for your kids. Also, toy drives are coming up soon as well. Whether for Halloween, I know some people do them for Halloween, and then Christmas and Thanksgiving and stuff will all be coming up for all of us in North America very shortly. So while you see all those Superman and Batman on the shelves for $10 each, grab those. Start just getting ready for toy drives and for Christmas time for donations, because those will make great donation toys as well. So just throwing that out there.
Great thoughts there, Dole. Where people can find you weeknights, several places on the internet. Tuesday nights, 9:30 on Toy Anxiety. They're friends of GDL in the on the channel page. But if you're watching, you probably know, or just YouTube search Toy Anxiety. Give them a subscribe. Hit the bell icon. Tuesday nights at 9:30, or sometimes other nights if tired from traveling. Which I wonder this week they were just in
Arkansas, but they pretty much slept in Arkansas. It's not a big deal.
Then something is going down this week, which is crazy. So whenever this thing gets revealed, you'll see how crazy this thing that's going down.
Just follow Yes Have some podcasts. They already got the photos and some videos up. So just follow them on Instagram. They've already got stuff lined up, ready to go.
So
and then on Wednesday nights, you'll find me on Gotham City Tonight. My friend Lexi and I, we've been doing just talking about all the news that's coming out with Batman and just all the and we're doing it across the board. So it's just we're talking about all the the social political panic that happens with comics, and we talk about just the fun stuff of comics as well. Updates just on movies when there is some, and it's DC, so there seems to be something every week. As well as now on Sunday mornings. I don't know if we're gonna do this every Sunday, but we did one specifically today where we're doing Batman animated series watch-alongs for the 30th anniversary. And today, I know September 11th is a heavy day, but it's also the that's when the first episode with Harley Quinn aired. So this morning we watched Joker's Favor, and we watched it with my friend Jacqueline as well, who's a big comic book reader and Harley Quinn fan, and we broke it down and we geek out while we watch Batman animated series. So we've been doing that as well. So yeah, it's very new, so please check it out. There's still some growing pains happening in this show as we try to figure out what we're exactly doing. But it's been a lot of fun, and thank you for having me on, and thank you everyone for watching Geek Dad Live. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe, hit the notification buttons. Never miss a beat here, and thank you, John, for coming back so I never have to guess an accessory again.
Yeah, hold on. Pop Actor says, "Don't do the stump. Don't you put Canada in shame like last time."
I'm glad the Queen passed away to steer away from me.
Rest in peace, Queen Liz. Long live King Charles III. Is he going to be on All Your Money now? Is that a thing?
Oh, God, please, no.
You ready for that? You ready for it? It's happening.
Can we have, like, Mr. Dressup or, like, Joe Shuster or Rick Moranis and John Candy? Can we have, like, the SCTV cast as our money? Like,
you should get candy dollars. That'd be great.
Candy bucks, right?
I can get some candy bucks. All right, Joel, thank you so much. You're a tireless individual. You do so much, and thank you as always for coming on to talk superpowers, my friend.
Thank you it's always a pleasure to be hanging out with you guys. So I'll talk to you soon. Have a great rest of the show. I'll be in the chat.
All right, awesome. Bye, Joel.
See ya.
Gotta love that Joel.
Yes.
The amount of and he works like 80 hours a week for his real job. People say like, Jay, how do you do it? I don't know how Joel does it. I don't know.
Just constant. He's constantly just chugging along.
All right. Oh, Uncle Bucks. Oh, there it is.
How did we miss it? How did we miss it?
It's right there in front of us.
Uncle Bucks.
Anyways, okay, John. D23 happened, and there was a ton of stuff in D23. So let's try and hit, I guess, the highlights. Ultimates, I don't know how I feel about Ultimates. I'm all over the place on Ultimates from Super 7. But these, Nightmare Before Christmas Ultimates were dropped as part of, the big reveals from the week. And, they look really good. It's yet another pre-order that is going to take a while. But, Nightmare Before Christmas has incredibly devoted fans.
Yep.
And it is while there's been more properties releasing toys related to it recently, I still feel like it's one of those properties that somehow hasn't had like a legit toy. Like it was Bendy figures, right? The original ones are kind of, or
yeah, I don't remember if all of them were bendy, but definitely Jack. If they looked like they should bend, they were bendy.
Yeah,
I can't remember some of the rest. Can't remember, but I don't. Diamond Select did a line over the past few years.
Yep.
And I mean, I guess you're gonna have to weigh, the pros and cons of a $20 Diamond Select compared to a $55, $65 Super 7 figure. Because I think in the past few years, Diamond Select has really stepped up their game as far as paint and details. The articulation still isn't great.
Yep.
But I mean, it's still awesome that a line that, like you said, has such a following is getting a lot of love lately.
All right, let's see sold price here for Diamond Select. But see, that looks kind of pricey. Well,
that does look pricey.
let's look at sold listings. Where are you sold? There we go.
Yeah, because you can put however much you hope to
Damn,
get.
like $80.
Wow. Holy
$60 for Dr. Finkelstein.
man.
So this
Why
has
did
got
why didn't I buy these and like hoard them? Because I was finding these in Walgreens for clearance.
like looks like our Winged Demon, Vampire Jack, Oogie Boogie, $20. So okay, some of these are going for
Okay,
less,
so
but some are. I mean, some are kind of going for pricey.
yeah. So maybe Super 7 will be the cheaper option for some characters if they do more.
Yeah. But that's kind of like here you do Sally and Jack Skellington for, $50, less than $50. That's with shipping. And so when you're looking at the Ultimates figures, just 3 is $165.
Mm-hmm.
And it says late summer 2023, but you just kind of, I mean, I hate to say that, but you kind of got to assume a possible 2-year
Yep.
window.
And these are not necessarily a new series, right? These are just part of the Disney wave. Much like, like
Does this count as the Disney stuff?
I thought so. I thought that's what was announced was this might be wave 4. Is that what they're at with Disney?
Yeah. See, that's worse to me because then it needs to be its own thing because like that this means like who knows when we'll get any more for this.
Right. Like do you have to wait another 4 years before you get another wave of Nightmare figures?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if they're smart, they'll do just this is a new series. It's the Nightmare Ultimates.
Mm-hmm.
Not it's Disney's, property, but
Yeah.
it's not part of Super 7's Disney waves. But
Yeah.
yes, Smedberg said this is wave 4.
Dang. See, that's a problem. That's a problem. But Diamond Selects don't have as many hands.
That's true. That's true. And Super 7 does like to charge for those extra hands.
Yeah, again, I don't I feel like I'm just beating the drum again and again here on the price. And it would be one thing for the price. I think that's tough pill to swallow, but also like if you're paying up front for these, like from Super 7, that's money that's locked up for years.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not any different than a HasLab or whatever, but they're usually within a year, right? That you're getting them, year-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we could go on and on, but that's
cool.
It's an old topic, and yeah, they do look great. They really do.
Yeah.
And I like the separate the sleeves. Like we kind of get them with TMNT Ultimates, but these outer sleeves on the packages look really good.
They look very good. Super 7's presence at Toy Fair in general was just, or not Toy Fair, I'm sorry, D23 in general was just fantastic. Like the reaction figures, let me see if I can find the Muppets reaction figures because those looked freaking cool. Did you see those?
Yes. And I'm fighting with myself now. I mean, the reaction figures look great. And it's Muppets is one of those lines where I want to collect Muppets. I really do. I want to collect Palisades, and then the Diamond Select stuff came out. Those look really good. Palisades are kind of expensive. The even though reactions we do say like they're kind of pricey, like $17.99 or whatever for a reaction figure. But because I do want to get some Muppets figures, it might end up being my my go-to.
Yeah.
Oh, these look pretty cool too.
Yeah, they do. Where dang it. I'm trying to find, I know I saw them posted. I thought Toy Shiz posted them.
I thought I saw them on Toy News Eye.
Was it Toy News Eye? I could go there too.
It could have been, but there's been so much coming out that it's been hard to keep track.
These super people have known for a while.
Mhm.
I have been wanting the Pinocchio, these supersized vinyls, but this Scrooge McDuck or the Ebenezer Scrooge from now there's two I really want: the Disney Pinocchio and the Ebenezer Scrooge. Even though I would prefer a DuckTales Scrooge McDuck in that scale, I absolutely love Christmas or Mickey's Christmas Carol.
Yep.
And that looks so cool. But I wouldn't want more than just him in his nightcap. I would want the overcoat, and then also the top hat.
Yep.
Like I feel like it should have a couple extra costume
Yeah.
accessories.
The top hat is like synonymous with him. You
Right?
need that. Yeah.
But again, they're like $300. So I'm like, now the Pinocchio and the Ebenezer Scrooge McDuck. I don't have any room for these. So man, just forget it. Just forget it. Move on. Look at that Pinocchio. It looks so good.
These are like, collecting like quarter scale NECA figures.
Mm-hmm.
But those are like what, between $100 and $150.
Yeah.
At $300, these are hard to collect a lot of.
Mm-hmm.
But they look so good together that it's hard not to just want all of these. That Pinocchio.
The Pinocchio looks so good.
You really need to treat yourself to that Pinocchio.
Maybe that's like my Christmas gift to myself will be the Pinocchio. Because I think I need it. But I agree. Scrooge McDuck without the top hat, blasphemy. He has the top hat as Ebenezer Scrooge in Mickey's Christmas Carol. And of course he has it in the comics as the Scrooge McDuck comics, and of course DuckTales. So yeah, absolutely needs a top hat. Yep. Den Knight sends in a super chat here, $2. Hello nerds, still can't send the $5 super. That's okay. Anything is welcome. But yeah, they cost a small fortune. Sent you Muppets in your email. Yoko sent me a vid. So look, we got a vidya here for Mr. Dole. Let me show that. I'll pull that up here in a second. But yeah, it just that's gonna be a treat yourself for sure. Yeah. But there's a few things that I want to treat myself with, John.
Well, I mean, you canceled the trailer, right?
I did cancel the trailer.
So you're a little bit out of the red, but still
not enough. Not enough out of the red. But anywho, all right. Let me share this video of the Muppets reactions. And let me tell you. I'll turn on the sound here. I got the Roger Rabbit. I'm very selective on the reactions because I think they're overpriced.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone agrees they're overpriced.
Yep.
I get it if this is what they just whatever. I don't care. But just as toy collectors, it's too much. Like I think I might have to spend money on these.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially if the Electric Mayhem, yes, they're coming with little instruments, but if they make a stage
or the van or the bus,
yeah, I'm in.
Right?
100%.
Because these look really cool.
Yeah, these are like what we would want as kids, but
exactly.
Better.
And they I think these kind of scale well with the little puppets, the things that I've been picking up and collecting.
Yeah.
They kind of fit in with that scale, and I think they only did Animal out of Electric Mayhem. So like I already have Kermit, Fozzie, Gonzo. Who else do I have? I've got most of the Miss Pig. Oh, I don't think I have Miss Piggy yet, but like, so you can get the main cast there, and then you can add Electric Mayhem, and I think they'll scale well with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And drums. You need drums. Need drums.
That was a little Arnold.
Get to the drums.
They look so good though.
But I'm here for them. I want them. I need them. Electric Mayhem
and Scooter.
And Scooter. So yeah, I think, ooh, here we go. I like this. I think a Muppets line should all be flocked. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
No pigs in space. Well, Palisades did pigs in space. There's the pigs in space set.
Yeah, that's a box set. That's
It's like
great.
a bridge play set.
Mm-hmm.
I had one and I sold it at a toy show.
I was eyeballing that for a while. Should have jumped.
Yeah, I probably should have kept it, but where would I put it? I just another thing I don't have room for. But oh, there you go. Dear John, I have an Electric Mayhem stage from Palisades if you want it. Look at this.
I do.
Oh, we got a deal going down.
Got matchmaking happening.
Let's see. Any other, I mean, Super 7 in general, a lot of great reveals, reaction stuff as well. But let's talk about McFarlane Toys and their Avatar toys. And you know, this is an interesting thing for me, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts here, John. Is the first Avatar film, loved it, saw it at our local IMAX, the only 3D movie that actually worked for me, like in my eyes. It was just this incredible, thrill ride. I love that movie so much. But now it is somehow that big iconic movie that I could care less about now. And there's this new one coming out, and you see the trailer, and it looks incredible. It looks amazing. And I'm wondering if the same thing's going to happen. I'm going to go to the movies and be like, wowed again, but I'm just not going to be connected to wanting anything from it. Even though I did buy Mattel's really crappy Avatar toys. They were bad. You remember those things?
I do. But I gotta say, not all of it was bad. The beasts and creatures were decent. The figures,
terrible.
Trash.
Terrible. So these ones from McFarlane look a lot better. And I don't know. I mean, this is just probably because I have a problem and we're amongst friends. I kind of want some of these. John, what's your thoughts on here? The new movie coming out, Avatar of the Water or whatever. And McFarlane picking up the Avatar license.
I'm mixed on this. It's, the first movie was like, it just hit the mark with, box office, everything. Everybody loved it.
Yep.
But has it been too long to strike the lightning striking twice? Not just for the movie, but for the toy line. Will there be a love for the toy line? I don't think the Mattel line did great because the figures, like aftermarket prices, never really caught on fire.
Clearance. That's when I bought them. I bought them at clearance, at Walmart or whatever.
It's hard to say. I mean, collectors that just want them, I think, are going to get them. But I think in general, movie toys lately for non-collectors are struggling. Yeah. I mean, the Batman figures, McFarlane's the Batman figures. I like them, but most of them went clearanced. And even like the Drifter motorcycle that I've never seen at retail is on Amazon this week for $10. So I don't know. I don't know how these are gonna fare. They look incredible.
Look at all these colors.
I know. It's like a blacklight come to life.
It's like one of those like 70s blacklight posters.
Yeah, exactly. Toy out. Look at the Dune figures.
Yeah.
Right to clearance. But I don't know. These look amazing. Amazing. The details on these. But it's too bad these didn't come out with the first movie. It's too bad the first movie isn't happening right now.
Yep. And yet they are blacklight reactive. Like, these look so cool. I'm a sucker for like bright colors and neon, like the child of the 80s and 90s. Like, just this just hits me. It's like it's in my wheelhouse. Yeah, exactly. I'm not a movie, but I'd be lying if I said those toys suck. They look great. Like this, it looks smaller scale. Like I don't think this is still 7-inch scale. I'm in on whatever these things are. This
those are 7-inch
a
scale.
7-inch scale.
Yeah, there was a video of Todd flying them around, and it's huge.
See, I need it. Well, I thought this guy died. I guess is he a re-release? I thought he got did he not get killed in the first movie? I haven't seen it forever. I don't remember.
I don't remember, but I mean, maybe it's like Legacy, Legacy series where they can bring back older characters.
That's true. Because I thought again, who knows? We don't know what the movie's about. I guess the humans are back and screwing crap up as usual, but yeah. What's that?
The avatars are 7-inch, and the humans are scaled down to 5 inches.
Okay. I don't know, man. I'm just the world building. I'm kind of excited about. So maybe this is a situation where if most movie releases are getting clearanced out, we can assume maybe these will get clearanced out.
Yep.
And get this stuff on the cheap, because if there's like LED lighting and blacklight reactive and stuff like that, I'm in.
And if you then if you can't find them, just go buy that thing at the aquarium store, because they just took that out of a fish tank.
So yeah, I think I don't know. I'm here for it. So all the toys are based on the first film. Okay. 2.5-inch scale, 5-inch scale, and 7-inch scale. But yeah, we'll see how it all plays out. But I just this playset, man, I'm here for it. They kind of switched out the papyrus a little bit. I know somebody said earlier, papyrus. Have you seen that SNL sketch?
No.
Oh, maybe we'll watch that in After Dark tonight. It's really cool. Let's see. Didn't Hatter already review the robots? Did he review the robots? Did I miss that? I may have missed that.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, so these are toys for the first movie. So there you go. All right, so it's legacy type stuff. But still, again, I don't know. Maybe we'll see them and they're cool. But John, you make a good point about just movie releases lately not having the heat, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. Never know. This could be the game changer.
You think it's gonna be?
This could be the hot Christmas item.
Hey, listen, I'm all for that. I'm all for that if that's the case, for real. Happy for any toy line to be successful. I don't know what makes a toy line successful now, so I have no clue. But so let's see. Any other news? I mean, a lot of things were announced, like Indiana Jones 5. No toys for that yet. Hasbro is supposed to be talking about Indiana Jones at their Hasbro PulseCon. So I guess we'll have to wait and see what they have to do there. I mean, honestly, John, I think next week will probably be our predictions episode for PulseCon, right? Because I think it's the last week before.
Mm-hmm.
And go ahead. I'm sorry.
Had we already seen those Beast Kingdom Woody and Buzz Lightyear figures?
I think so. Wasn't that at Comic-Con?
Did we? I must have missed them then, because I didn't see them until this week at D23.
Okay. Maybe it was at D23. But yeah, I think so I think Indiana Jones, anything Hasbro is going to show, they're not going to show it here. It's going to be PulseCon in a couple weeks. So we'll save our predictions for there. I'm excited for whatever does end up happening on that front.
Yep.
No Tron love, even though I would love some Tron. We also had some Willow stuff. There's an exclusive Willow figure that's was at D23, and then Disney Parks, which is a little frustrating, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's a crummy move.
Maybe just do Willow without the Allura figure, I guess. I don't know. But it's kind of like
is anybody going to Disney anytime soon?
But we're not going until next year, I think. So Yeah, if anybody can go and pick one up for us and mail it to everybody here, all 336 of us, that'd be great.
That'd be much appreciated.
Thank you. But it's like saying, what, like putting Luke Skywalker as a Disney Parks exclusive. Like what?
Right.
So I think that's something to say there. And who said it here? Reaction. Here we go. Riley Bob. Reaction gave it I think it's a sad trombone. We'll give you a sad trombone here. I like Reaction though, personally. The thing with Reaction is just too expensive, right? But I think the figures themselves look great.
Yeah. Yeah. They need to be like $5 cheaper.
Yep. And again, so Brian Flynn said they're getting a wider release. Well, that's good. And yeah, Disney Store does put them up online sometimes. And yeah, Willow, again, it being Reaction does scale it well with Star Wars figures. So that's very true.
Yep.
Disney Store online. I don't think there are any Disney stores anymore. Unfortunately, those things are great. We had one here and my kids loved it, and Disney doesn't care anymore.
Nope.
Care about the kids. Care about the children. John, any other thoughts here before we move on to Grizzlore?
Nope. I'm fresh out.
Okay.
Ready to go to Grizzlore. Being honest.
That's fine. So on Friday, Grizzlore went online for sale. Like I said, I was literally doing it as we were like waiting to, or at least Dan was holding off on doing his show to try and, so I could try and do this thing. And I got the weird timeout thing. Like, so I put in my payment information. I hit OK. Was there right at, at first it said sold out. Like it refreshed from, coming soon to sold out. And then it refreshed and said it was available. And then I clicked on it. And then I went through the whole process, proved I wasn't a robot. And then, as I, put in the payment information and hit buy, like it did this weird error screen. And then, by the time I got back in, it was sold out. So no day of stock for me. But again, not going to cry about it because just the next day I just put the order in.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, I think for all of us, I think that's a good thing. I think some people may be so frustrated you didn't get it the day of or whatever, and you won't be able to get one in a couple of weeks or whatever when they ship them. But for me, I have no stress. I have no FOMO, no figure FOMO.
Yep.
Even though it's going to take another, 6 months or whatever before we get this thing. Was it ships July 31st? So
yeah.
How about you? What you just were like, nah, I'm just going to do it on the pre-order. But what's your thoughts?
Yeah, as soon as we knew that it was going to be a made to order, I just told myself I'm not going to do it. Put myself through it for trying to get it that day, and that was even before we. We're invited to talk with Dan. It was just, I am sitting it out, not even going to check the site. Just going to, relax, wait till the pre-order window opens and enjoy my day. And I said, what's the, we have this opportunity to not stress. They're giving us that opportunity to have fun as a collector and not go crazy about it because I wonder I left this bad taste in my mouth. I said, I'm not doing it again, Mattel. Not doing it.
Yeah.
That was it. And I placed my order and I used my $1.10 code and I got that $10 off my pre-order.
Oh, you did? Oh, good for you.
I did. Yes.
So $8, huh? All right.
Yep.
Nicely done.
Thanks, Mattel.
John, you are always the wisest of toy collectors. I wish I had your patience. and tenacity to find the things. But you're 100% right. You're 100% right. Yes, you're not getting it until later. But it is such an easier experience. And I did thank you, Studio Henge, for calling this out. Studio Henge did that fun thumbnail that I showed earlier. The rough sailing thumbnail
was great.
Thank you, Studio. But yeah, I think I have no stress.
Yep.
I have no stress at all.
Yep. You know what? Because say if you got it now or you ordered it successfully and it's in your hand, you know, in a month or whatever, or if it's in your hand in 7 months, once it's on your shelf, you'll feel no different 2 months from now or 7 months from now.
Yeah.
It's just there now. You got it. Mission successful.
Yeah. 100%. 100%. And I did. So I ordered it yesterday. It's tonight at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. So that's 3 a.m. Eastern. Or no, sorry, 2:59 a.m. Eastern. We're still in daylight EDT, Eastern Daylight Savings Time.
I don't know. It all confuses me.
So that one is here. Still, I mean, we have another Mo Tuesday coming up. I assume this Mo Tuesday will probably tie into the fall Geekathon, right? Or Geek Out.
Yep.
Because this Friday is supposed to be Mattel's Day. And, whatever it is, whatever the, Target exclusive is going to be, if it is Motu, I would assume it gets dropped on Mo Tuesday, right? Or would it be anything else?
I think it's got to be Masters. It's
Right?
got to be, right?
Or Masters in like Jurassic Park. They have a big Jurassic Park presence at Target too. So,
but doesn't Target already have like a Wednesday Jurassic Park Day happening or something like that?
Maybe.
I don't know.
But still, Targets, collectible toys. Here we go. What's that? Yeah, we got collector spot. Fall Geek Out.
Okay, so say it is a Masters. Something Masters Target. Do you want to make a prediction?
Sure. Yeah, let's do it. NECA just did a lot of re-releases. I don't know which ones were the true exclusives. Because the Universal Monster stuff is everywhere. That's not just a Target thing. Our local toy store, Chromac Toys, is getting them in. Or re-releasing things. McFarlane's were True Blue exclusives, right? I think.
Yes.
Yeah. And so, which path will Mattel take? Will they'll, re-release something or give an exclusive? I don't think Hordak nor She-Ra will be an exclusive. I don't think they really re-release anything because everything was pretty available.
Yeah. I don't think anything really warrants a re-release right now.
The Sunman 3-pack, yes, but they've already sold that. Like that's already
on pre-order.
Yeah, it's already been sold and pre-ordered. So, I don't know. I don't know what that'll be. Snake Mountain they got to get that attorney across the finish line. I don't know if you dropped the Snake Mountain as well, but I never say never. Never say never.
I think it's going to be something Masterverse. Since really the last Target exclusive was that Sunman 3-pack. So there's already been an Origins Target exclusive most recently, right?
Ooh, Rick, great call out. Road Ripper 2-pack with the Mechanic.
Oh man, I hope not.
But
I hope that's not
Target exclusives have been plentiful.
Yeah.
I don't think a single one has been hard to find. Eventually. But you're right. That would be it's one everybody wants. Everyone wants Mechanic. Everyone wants a Road Ripper.
Yep. I think it's going to be Masterverse but something more of a repaint than a one-off figure, like a something new tooling,
Mm-hmm.
something like an actual blue skin faker
Mm-hmm.
or a Masterverse scale anti-Eternia He-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Because then it's just
Repaint.
repaints.
Yeah. Ooh, Ridley Scott. I like this one. Gray Skull Space Armor regular release. The PowerCon set or figure.
Mm-hmm. That'd be a good one. Yeah.
Motu dinosaurs. That would be amazing, Pete. That would be great.
I am waiting for that. I am waiting for that day.
Too bad as like a master, like a kind of a deluxe figure. Good call out there, Mega J.
Something flocked from Dole.
40th Skeletor. Zodak with a K. Yes, please. Give me Zodak with a K.
Yep.
I don't know if you watched my Wave 5 unboxing, John, but that whole time with that Zodak, the Zodak with a C looks great, but I was like, but I really want that Zodak with a K.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
No, I don't. I don't like to watch the reviews until I have the figures in hand. When it's figures that I want.
You don't want to like influence.
I don't want the influence. Yes,
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And then I'll watch your review once I have them.
Well, I won't spoil my opinion then. But I think it's a really good wave.
Okay.
Thunderhouse Mighty Spectre. Listen, I haven't been keeping as much up to date with the Spectre Creative channel as of late. So I don't know what his recent pontifications about Motu failing are. But if I was Mattel, I would totally do a Spectre.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just to F with him. But I think it would have to be. When did you say the line was going to be done by 2023? Like the first exclusive in 2023 is Mighty Spectre.
Yeah. But you have to have it come with another figure. Like it has to be a 2-pack, and that other figure has to be something that everybody wants. Just to get the sales.
No, I feel like you do it a single pack, so then if it like becomes the biggest peg warmer of all time, like again, maybe that's just too mean. Maybe that's just way too mean. I want a Spectre so bad. Listen, it's become part of, on another level, it is cooler than it's ever been, right? Just because of the post thing,
the thing. You mean the thing?
The thing, Spectre and Tuscador. Yeah, exactly. Just pack 2 of the.
Look, I love Tuscador. I love Tuscador. He will not be packed in with Spectre.
Let's see. Who said the Great Debates 2-pack? Mighty Spectre and Michael French 2-pack. Oh my god. I think what would French's be? He'd be like Indiana Jones, right? Like his character, his avatar, probably.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Jay, most recent Spectre is why Ghostbusters struggles at retail. All right, well, there you go. Anywho, new adventures, He-Man would be great. I know there. I think there's a lot of options. There's a lot of options. But either way, I'll be excited to see what they do. If it is a good reveal, we will do a stream on Mo Tuesday. Yeah, we're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of the Great Debate, John.
I know. It's is it bittersweet? I don't know how to explain it.
I don't know. We talked about it with Dan on the secret lounge. It's weird because a lot of people have found this show because of that debate. But it's so weird because that debate is so different than this show in general. Do a sequel debate. We did a sequel debate, but it was kind of what we would prefer it to be, which is in jest and fun and good fun.
Yeah.
Or in good natured. I would like to do another one though in that style, like we did with the Toy Biz one, and have it be for charity again. Maybe we'll do something around Christmas time or something like that. but we'd have to have like a real or another beef arise, like the Toy Biz one kind of arise, like a fun beef. Exactly, Ryan Dole. That debate paved the way to our debate. I highly doubt that the original people involved with the great debate would ever do that again, and I don't think them. Nor do I think they should. I think that is what it was, and just let it be. I think. I'm pretty sure I've heard from Michael that he has moved on and is not letting that be a thing anymore. I know Spectre probably love to do it again, but rightfully so, just leaving that one be. For the best. Dole versus Hatta, Batman versus TMNT. That's a good one.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I know you meant with Scott and Mike, but I don't think they'll ever do it again. The debate is historical and should be celebrated every year. The HasLab debate was fun as well with Dan Larson and Mike Case. That was very much less of a debate by design because that was only a month or so after the great debate, so it was a lot less. But I feel like if we had another one like that, we could have a bit more fun with it, like we did with the Toy Biz debate, you know.
But hopefully there won't be HasLab so close together to have to debate about.
And you know, we'll see. Let's see Craig versus John. Ooh, that'd be good.
Let's do it.
2,500 comments on it. Yeah, there's comments that go on it all the time. I don't check them unless there's a moderation I have to do or something like that. But yeah, we'll see. Michael French moving on. No, it's as far as I've known, because he made that. Spectre did that kind of. I don't know. I thought in bad taste.
The April Fool's video was
just trying to start crap again. And you know, from what I heard from him, was not going to respond to it. So I think just moving on from that, which is fine. Debates bringing toy collectors together to debate the debaters, which may be debatable. Great debate too. Which third-party party wagon is best? There's only one third-party wagon, right?
Yeah, the other two are official.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Let's. I think that's it for news then, right? It's everything.
Yep.
That means, John, there's only one thing left to do.
There is. And I hope it's just like last week. You can just show me the same pictures. It's okay. I'll pretend I didn't see
watch, right? You didn't watch. No, these are also from Andrew, who sent them in last week. That you said you would have gotten so easily.
Yep.
So we'll see if the same is true this time. And I gotta say, these accessories. I don't know if he's going for a theme of trying to get the chat super riled up. But
well,
because last week definitely got the chat going. So you know, when we get there, you'll see. But you know, are we? Is John? Are you fighting to save Dole tonight? Redeem that Dole.
I am. It's not just for me. It's for Canada.
Dole's soul is on the line. Everybody, I don't have a like goal tonight, so just hit the like button. If you haven't done it, hit the like button. You know, it helps the reach of this video. If you've enjoyed what we've done here tonight, hit the like button. If you enjoy Toy Geeks, hit it. And if you haven't hit subscribe, hit the subscribe button and that bell icon. Believe it or not, I think, you know, over 60% of people that watch the videos are not subscribed to the channel. So hit the subscribe button and the bell icon if you haven't done it yet. And then that way you make sure you never miss, especially the midweek ones like we do the Mo Tuesdays.
Yep.
That just kind of can drop out of nowhere. So it's nice to have the bell to be like, hey, we're going live. So you don't miss it. Never miss a thing.
Right. It'll give you something to do while you're eating lunch.
Yeah.
You never know.
You never know. I don't want to close my eyes. Don't want to fall asleep. After Stump John, we're doing an end of summer AMA Ask Me Anything. I think Greg sent in this idea. because we haven't done one in a little while. It's kind of last week, I guess, was the unofficial end of summer. I think the official end of summer is next week. So we'll kind of split the difference here. End of summer, AMA. A lot of things happened this summer, John. At least for me, I got a lot of cool stuff, and I think you did as well. So end of summer AMA in our After Dark. So if you become a patron, $5 gets you so much more than just this. But the After Dark show will be right after we're done here. If you want to hang out some more or s'mores. But yeah, it is now time to stew that, John. And Andrew McDonald, there you go. Andrew, this is the one. Andrew, give Andrew a lot of love because I feel like has sent in the most Stump Johns.
Yep, he is feeding the machine every week.
Like, so the Stump John happens as often as it does because Andrew sends in accessories a lot, and then there's others as well. But Andrew, I think, without a doubt, has sent in the most. To the channel. Okay. John, are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's been a while.
It has.
Hasn't been it's kind of like the end of summer fatigue, but you had a week off. Does the rest mean
I'm refreshed? I should go however many there are and 0. 3-0. Gonna go
only
3-0.
3-0? You calling your shot? You Joe Namathing this?
Yep.
You Babe Ruth pointing to the stands?
Yep. There it is.
All right, well, here we go. It's that time again. It's time to test John and his knowledge of all things toys accessories. Yes, he claims to be an expert on all toys ever made in the history of the world, and we like to challenge him on that. This segment we like to call Stump John. So everybody with me, everywhere, all around the world, let's say it all together. It's time to do what? It's time to Stump that John. Right, again, these were submitted by Andrew, and only 3. So really, you should have these. I feel like.
Okay.
You have claimed you're gonna go 3-0. 1,000%. So first accessory.
Man, why did I open my stupid mouth? Man, it looks so familiar.
Come on.
Gotta start deducing these things down.
Yeah, come on.
Okay.
Yeah, just
man.
What's your context clues?
It's 90s.
Okay.
Right?
I think you're right.
Okay.
I mean, just that color plastic.
Yeah.
The 80s toy had that color plastic, so.
What are those things? Let me think about it.
Okay,
let me think about it. I'm gonna come back to it.
On the back burner.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Let's go to the next one.
That is the I want to say it's the Ewok catapult, but is it the? Did they do that for Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves as well?
Final answer. Put it down somewhere.
It's the catapult. I'm going to say it is the Robin Hood catapult.
Either would have been fine because I think they're identical. Yeah,
right. But I don't know if the string is identical. It looks newer, so that's why I went Robin Hood. But is it the Ewok?
Well, Adam said Ewok or Robin Hood.
Okay.
Okay. So you got this one. So there you go. Let's move on.
Oh, I know that. Shoot.
It is fitting. I'll say this. It's fitting for tonight's episode.
It's superpowers, right? That's superpowers. What does that go to? Does that go to Calabax bomber? Was it bomber? Something bomber? Boulder bomber?
Ding, 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 ding. Calabac Boulder Bomber. Well done. Well done. So that's 2 out of 3. Ain't bad, but you still have a chance.
I got to get this last thing.
Hold on, we'll give you an official.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
John.
The thing that's throwing me is that gun looks G.I. Joe, but those missile things don't look G.I. Joe.
So maybe lean into the missiles then.
I know. What the heck would that come with? I can't even really figure out what those missiles are supposed to be because it doesn't look like a missile or a projectile, you know. Shoot. I can't think of what this goes to. I'm going to have to throw in the towel on this one.
You're going to beat yourself up. Don't. Just make a guess. Throw out a guess. Let's, Hail Mary pass.
I'm
Boston College.
I'm racking my brain as what the heck this goes to.
Fancy a guess.
Okay. Can you tell me if it's Hasbro?
It is not Hasbro.
Oh, it's not Hasbro.
Well, technically, maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it was yet.
So it's Kenner.
Maybe. Maybe it was.
Yeah, in those years. Shoot. My mind is like so blank right now.
There's a bajillion things. Just make a guess. You're right in 90s. You're right. It's Kenner. Now just throw something. Throw a dart at the board.
Shoot.
Final answer. Let's go. I gotta get an answer. Let's hear it.
RoboCop. I don't know.
Come on. Waterworld. Kenner.
That's probably like one of the lines where I never get those ones because I don't buy that stuff to resell because nobody wants to buy it.
It is untouchable. Yeah, the only thing that would clue for me is I feel like Waterworld was the one that used this orange. Like it was a very Waterworld accessory color, I feel like.
Yeah, I see. I couldn't even guess Waterworld stuff. Like, I couldn't even guess Waterworld. It's not even in my. It's not even in my
cinema classic
in my brain space at all.
I love, Zombie Sailor Toys. It was a great Heels and Faces. Became famous by finding, new old stock and selling it, and got a huge collection of things. But part of it, he had to buy sealed Waterworld toys, which again are worthless. Like $5, $10, whatever they are, sealed. But he was brilliant in his marketing for it, and then befriended Kevin Costner because of it. Brilliant.
That's the best thing that came out of that purchase,
right? That's to me
for Zombie,
right? Like that is that's why the line is relevant for me is just the fact that him trying to promote selling those for nothing is how he got Kevin Costner to do some videos for him. But anyways, okay, John, well done. That wasn't bad.
No, I don't feel too bad about it.
You're batting 666. The devil. But anyway, all right, that is it for tonight's Toy Geeks. Thank you everyone for joining. Great to have John back. If you want to hang out with us in GDL After Dark, Not this one. That's one Dole and I did. This one, we're doing an end of summer AMA for $5. You get to come hang out with John and I and everybody else from our Patreon. As you can ask us anything. I also got a pretty cool toy haul from the flea market this weekend, John. So I'm excited to share that one with you.
I'm intrigued.
I feel like I did pretty good, but it's sometimes I feel like I did really good, and then I tell you about it, and you're like, that's all right. I'm like, damn. But I feel like maybe this one's a good one.
I got something to show everyone here too. So it is a lot of fun. I think it's a lot of fun, and it's something I didn't even know existed. Maybe you didn't either.
That's a good trailer, John. That's a
for
really
$5
good trailer.
For $5, you can find out.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Patreon.com/Geek Live. Come hang out with us. I did want to thank the patrons that helped this channel grow. I got the credits right here. We'll let that one play. And Kevin Costner is made out of Waterworld. Orange, you're glad you didn't collect Waterworld toys. Kayla Silva, I got something to show everyone here too. Tony Taylor, that's one hell of a tease. Oh my goodness. But if you buy it, Costner will come to your house. Oh man, thank you, Ryan Dole, for hanging out with us tonight. Again, check out Toy Anxiety. Give him a subscribe. Give Gotham City Tonight a Tide Pod Trooper. Oh man. All right, everybody. We'll see you all next time. Maybe for Mo Tuesday if it's good enough. So hit the subscribe and bell so you don't miss it. But until next time, hasta luego and goodbye. Bye.